Does it make sense to pay down debt first before investing, or should I invest and then pay down debt at the same time? It's really a personal situation. A lot of this comes down to what type of debt you have and what the interest rate of the debt is. So if you have credit card debt that is 22, 24%, you're probably going to want to lean into paying that down a little bit more. I would still try and do both, because one of the things I see is people take their paycheck and any extra money they're just throwing against their credit card debt. The first thing you really want to make sure you're also doing is building up an emergency fund, because if something else happens and you need that money, guess what? You're going right back into debt again, and then you have this vicious debt cycle. So I do think it does make sense to do a little bit of both. But let's say you had $300 every month to save, whether that's either put against your debt or save. You may want to take 50 or 100 of it and then put that into an investment, and then take the other 200 and throw it against the debt, because you're going to want to have some liquidity in your life. And you're really going to want to make sure that you have money, because once you put money in that credit card against that debt, like, you can't get that back out. So in my opinion, it's always better to have a mix of the two, because the debt's typically not going to go away right away either. You're going to have that as a part of your life for a while. So you really may as well just try and build up something over time anyway. To me, when it makes sense to really throw extra money at it is when you can free up the cash flow. So let's say you had $2,000 left on your credit card debt and you're paying $400 a month towards that. If you can throw $2,000 against that, pay that off right away, that frees up that $400, then you can use that for other things. You really want to look at, okay, like, how long would it really take me to pay off this debt? If it's a really short time frame, you might want to lean more into paying off the debt. But if it's going to take you 3 or 4 years anyway, that's when having that balance would make more sense.